Right, so just tell us your name,
My name is Steven van der Merwe.
age,
I'm 36 years old.
and just some background context about your personal journey, how you've found yourself now on the
Well,
streets.
I found myself here after my parents' death. Not on the streets, but on off. You know? Like, then I've got a place, job, then I'm on the streets. But drugs is playing the most biggest role in it, for being on the streets.
When did you start using?
When I was about 15 years old, yeah,
What drug did you started it for you?
I started up with cat and coke.
Shit.
Just like a high, you know, and ecstasy, you
Yeah.
know. Uh, I'm not proud of it though, but it's kind of funny, but it's not something to laugh off. But yeah, I'm still happy. I've got all my intestines and I didn't have operations and stuff because of misusing drugs. I stopped using now for 4 months.
Yeah.
Some
It's
sober
someone's
though.
clean now.
Yeah. Um, I don't really reach out to my parents now, my parents' brothers and so on.
So
You see?
you've got no like real support structure set up at the moment.
There's no such thing in our family. Nah, I don't think so.
And anything from, probably know the answer to this, but any help from governments?
Nope. I've tried. There's no way in South Africa.
Yeah,
man.
it's not going to.
No way.
But I think on the day I met you, you did mention something about you were a pastor at one stage.
Yeah, I've
Preacher.
been undertaking. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
pastoring undertaking. But I wasn't the one to preach on the funerals. We've
Okay.
had someone doing that.
So what were you
I
handling?
was basically just doing more the receiving office work and doing the death certificates, picking up the bodies, doing all the office work, everything. Yeah, and from there on I changed. I went to tires. Yeah, I did tires for 2 years. Then I started doing alignment, and after alignment I went to the storeroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did storeroom work and dispatching, and I started doing mechanic work after that. Yeah, and it was success for a few years. So I fell again, and
Like,
I
when you
started working as a driver though. After that,
what do you mean when you say you fell again? Just back to
as
drugs?
no using drugs.
Yeah.
So you can't work and use. Your mind will lose it because you can't be responsible enough.
So you
to
end
do
up
your job.
choosing one or the other.
You have to choose.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And, so, and with that, what would you say is like, how do you cope living on the streets for yourself at the moment? Like, especially at the moment now, you're 4 months clean. How are you finding to extract yourself works best?
well if you say by saying doing the best for myself, that's staying away from other outies. Hustling enough just for food and basically my legal habits. This ain't one of them. No, let's put it down. And um, that costs about $200 a day.
Uh,
No, just cigarettes, food,
cigarettes, food.
food and cigarettes, and basically a place to wash every second day or so.
Where do you go watch?
Well, you're looking at it.
Come here to the river.
Yeah, the river, bro. I just come down to the river. Yeah. With my bucket.
Yeah.
And I slide it between the riete there. I couple wash. Yeah. I'm Afrikaans boy though. That's why I'm eating you with a slang here. But I'm trying. Yeah.
And what's the main challenge, main focus for the day is just, what would you say, getting
No, your focus should be on what your future plan is, so that you can focus on not doing stupid things.
seeing the bigger picture, your bigger plan,
Yeah,
having
like
those future goals.
fixing your paperwork. If you've got paperwork problems,
Yeah.
sorting that out, getting cash for it because it's money.
To have,
Everything.
to have a purpose, something to work towards.
Yeah. So you work basically day by day. If you get enough to do it, do it. If you don't, leave it. Because if you keep it, you're gonna get robbed. That you don't keep cash on you at night.
But make sure your pockets are empty.
Just use all of it. Or hide it somewhere. Give it to someone to keep. Just don't keep it on yourself.
And it's one thing you could, if you could, what's one thing you could change about how society views and response to just outings again?
Stop judging every cover by every book by its cover.
Yeah.
We're not all the same. We don't always use the money and the foods to get hold of the wrong things. You get what I'm saying? And some of the boys do weird shit. Some of the boys do the right thing. Like mostly, the wrong thing will be selling the food and using it for drugs. That's the wrong thing. Most of them are doing it. That's why the people stop giving us. But people start knowing us by time, and they know exactly what you do and what your habits is, because they stop talking to us like you do. Yeah, and get to know us like you do, and they ask us questions just like you do, and most of us answer it properly and loyal. You know that.
I do get that a lot of the time for you guys when I said to some of the other outings, including Damon. Sometimes I can tell if he's just spinning a story or when
Damien is a sweet boy on his own way.
Right,
Bro.
yes.
Yeah, on his own way, but he likes to lie. But he's my buddy. I love him to bits.
And you guys still not talking. You're still
For
just
now,
keep-
no, you keep your distance for a while and then you get together again. Like on the outings, it's like visiting your friend at his house. Your area is your area, my area is my area. You don't see each other for about 2 months, then, or he passes to buy something this side, or I pass something to buy something that side, because he stays by the Indians and I stay closer to the druggies. So it's not that I'm using drugs with him, but I used to. Yeah. But my hustle is on this side, so I know this area better than that area, and you don't see each other that much. The smaller areas, yeah, because we control the areas. He controls his area, I control my area. Like, you've got your areas, it's like jail, bro. We've got our rules outside here. There's no rules, but there's some rules. Bro. Yeah. And we don't involve the police with snitching and bitching about other people's doings and so on.
So that's just like one of the unspoken rules you guys have.
Yeah, we don't snitch on each other. We don't bite each other's asses. And if we can chow each other, we're gonna go for it. Like, if I can take his money, I'm gonna take it. And if he can take my money, he's gonna take it. He's gonna hustle you out of it, or I'm gonna hustle him out of it, one way or another. But we don't do that with everyone. We only do it to the ones that does it to us. So, well, it's fair. We don't like stealing. We don't like people stealing. So our areas are clean. There's no such people around our areas.
I know you're still having a problem with that other couple.
We still have a problem with them, but we can't sort them out. The community should do that. They will know who we're talking about. I don't need to name names or say names. They know exactly who we're talking about. So I would just say it's the community's work to work them out and not give them anything anymore.
Yeah, and I do feel
they
like
will move by themselves.
Yeah.
And you don't need to use force to get rid of an outie. You just stop giving them. Stop giving them anything. Food, money, clothing, all that shit. You don't give them anything. And you work them out. I say that not because I want to be worked out. I say that because that's how it works. That's why they're here. They get everything they need. Like from clothing to food and drugs. Some people stops and gives them drugs. I mean, that I saw with my own eyes. So that's why they don't get rid of them.
Yeah, but I've also heard a lot of people in the community that know about those two.
They sell the food.
They
sell the food they get. They get good, proper food that can last them up to 2 months, which they get in a week. They sell it for next to nothing, for habit. They trade it for shit like that. It's bad. If some of us can get that opportunity, what they get and what they have, they have the big yard, bigger than this area.
that they're staying at.
They're staying inside it, in a broken off house, but it still has a dungeon. And they still stay there. So they still have the opportunity because they have a permanent place to stay. Even though they're trespassing, it's still for free. They still have a chance here. Or they had a chance. They're more than 4 years, 5 years, they're hustling like this. Making a bad name for people like us. I mean, I'm fit. You can see I'm fit. I'm 36 years old.
Yeah,
I've got a six-pack like a boy, bro.
But when did you and how did you end up in Bedford View?
I was walking, buddy. I was just walking from Polokwane. Yeah. I started walking. I lost my shit, bro. I went there to go back to my old job as a alarm system installer on spulpunter. You know spulpunter? It's that thing that sprays on the farms and turns in circles like this. I used to put alarms on it. Now, I went back to this job working for next to nothing as well. But I had a place to stay, I had a van, I can drink a bit, you know. It's on a farm, so it's lekker. It's biltong, it's what.
What happened to that?
The man got old. He basically sold out his business to the spulpin companies like Agrico and Afiforum. They bought his alarm system and they got their own installers. They don't get to use me. So that shit happened. But then I started using again. Yeah, I started using again after he and I had problems. I started because he's closed up. He sold out. We had problems. I vibed. I started using again. They robbed me 2 times one week. I got here in Germiston by hiking. One lift, straight Joburg. I started on like M12. I ended up in Germiston. I ended up using Nyope. And I started throwing up and I said, no, I don't like this shit. So I stopped using that. And from Germiston, I ended up in Alexandra. And I started using crystal again after I was using it, but this time pushing. So
Is that where they showed you how to push? Someone in Alex taught you that.
it's weird shit. Bro.
Can you, for just the people that listening, right, can you explain that whole
I ended up
process?
in Edenvale. Here in Edenvale, like Ringside Mall. I was sleeping by the garage there. Got a job from an Indian. Made me gamble for him on his car to make money. And I won about 15,000, I think. He took all of it, gave me 500 to do my ID. I disappeared. Because this is unfair, I left it. Yeah. I got to this place. I'm here 3 years now. Yeah. 3 years, on off. I went to Meyerton last year after I got my operation. A spider bit me here. I told you this. I went to Joburg Hospital. I got out. I went to get a job in Meyerton. I fucked it up with drugs again. I'm honest about it. I can't lie. He's gonna see this video though. He's a YouTube freak. Rian. Yeah, he's an old boss, bro. Young man, just like me. But yeah. He told me, Steve, you're on drugs again. I said, no, I'm not. Give me my money. He gave me my money. After I left, I didn't make contact with them again, bro. But I can go back, maybe. I don't know. I didn't phone him again. I will. But this time, I must give him some time. I was a good worker for him. He can't complain.
Was that your last job?
Yeah. As a mechanic.
One in Meyerton.
Yeah. Met full service center. Yeah. They changed my life, bro. They changed my life, those people. Yeah. Met full service center. Yeah.
And
I've got 2 kids though. Can I tell you that? Yeah. I didn't raise them. The mother.
Yeah, how old are they now?
The one is turning 13. The other one is turning 9.
But you're not in contact with them.
Not at all. Yeah. I'd rather stay out of it now because it might upset them that the daddy is the way he is. So I'd rather leave them where they are, not upsetting their lives. Let them finish school. Let them get that knowledge. And then when they're ready, we can get together. They're also going to see this. It's logical. YouTubers, what's young people doing on the phones.
With that, do you have any closing words just for the general public?
Well, if you put your mind to it, do it. Baby steps becomes giant steps, just like Arnold said. Yeah. Even though he wasn't on the moon, his words were correct. Yeah. But okay. Yeah. The next time you guys see me, I'll make my own video.
Yeah.
How's that? Yeah. But I'll make this so do it again. Yeah, I'll compare the videos.
Yeah, we'll even come back and do a follow-up.
Yeah.
on you.
The follow-up, I will drive my own polo, boys.
You'll be dropping us off at the park, man.
Yeah, I'll slap them out there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's it.
thank you.
Positivity.
That's it.
That's it.
Cut.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steven.
Yeah.
It's a split.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Don't